Another single track video on the Stanley King channel. Hey guys, the Clowns and the Vegas Misfits.
There you go, now you're famous.
We got out, cruised around the lower part of Gene. Started the video off there. That was my old buddy James. He always seems to be our trail boss. Not sure how that works out, but if you ride a lot, you know how that is. There's always that one guy, and he always seems to be up front. Seems to just kind of lead you, and everybody else hangs back and just rides. So right here I'm in the lower part of Gene, Nevada. This is just outside of Las Vegas. Great riding area, really cool. Following old Chuck's son here, AMA Hall of Famer. It's hard to keep up with Chuck. He just checks out on me. I can keep up for a little bit, but man, this guy just twists the throttle and he goes hyper speed. Got a Austin Boney up there as well on the right. Guy is so fast. I had him on my Husky 501 and he was just cruising. I'm on my not a Husky, but I'm on my KTM 300XC 2021. I love this bike. Super fun, light, nimble, easy to throw around. The weather here right now is really good for dirt bike riding. Gets up to about high 50s during the day. At night it gets cold and there's still a little bit of snow on the ground here and there, which is really cool because it freezes up, and as soon as the sun comes out, the ground is chocolate cake again, nice and wet, unlimited traction. Look at this, you can see this just kind of swoops through. You're doing the slalom, just jumping everything, and really fun. You get a nice rhythm going and just beautiful. Love it. Had my buddy Johnny Walker up from down in Cave Creek. He came and rode with us. Had a whole crew of us out here. There I am following Chuck's son again. It's amazing. This guy is in his mid-60s and he just loves the hard enduro. And he just goes. It doesn't matter what it is. Fast, slow, whatever. He seems to like it all. Look at him pick that line right there. I got a little hung up right here, and look, there he goes again. He just checks right out. It's amazing. The guy just, well, I mean, if you're an AMA Hall of Famer, obviously you were born on a motorcycle or something. He's just different. He can just cruise and go, and he's a great rider with the Clown group here in Vegas. Yeah, this is a neat trail though. So there's the snow, like I was talking about. It just melts just enough so you have nice wet single track. Tires hook up so nicely. This is a pretty decent uphill right here. And man, it's just, I love this kind of riding. So much fun. Headed back up here. This is still what we call the lower section of Gene. This is a very difficult place to ride in the summer unless you get up at 5 a.m. You know, the thing is, it's so hot here. In summer it gets 110, 115, and if you get out here, you start riding at 10 when it's like 90 degrees. By the time you come back into the truck, you're just spent. I mean, you can do it, but it's pretty dangerous. Riding in 110 degree heat, when the sun's just pounding down on you, you start seeing blue spots. That's not good. Yeah, I'm following my buddy Mitch right there. That dude's a great rider too. And then here's I kind of call this the, what do I call this? The kind of the off-camber. This is a newer trail that my buddy Curry put in and a couple other guys. John put it in. And you ride back here, you know what's up, that's for sure. That's my buddy Johnny Walker there in front of me. He's doing great. He's on a Sherco 450 and he loves that bike. You're just cruising. Such a great view right up here on this ridge line, and it's kind of hard because you want to look at the view on that side and the right side, but you're going through a boulder field here that it can bite you really quick. I've seen a lot of guys go down. That's fun. There you go, a little drop down hard enduro stuff. Then here we call this the old James Loop, but this was I'd call this the James Loop Hybrid. We got up here and saw some great views and ripped it through the desert, and then we We dropped off the side here on another new trail that John cut in. Really cool. The riding here is so good. I love it. And it's like some of these trails, and I know a lot of them, but not all of them. And if I ride with new guys, every once in a while, I'm like, man, I never knew that was there. And they just cut them in beautiful. Look at that, going through the wash with the snow and wet sand. Like I said, that snow is melting just enough where it gets the sand wet, and every day, so you get about a good month solid of that. There's old Chuck right there. Cool to get a fist bump from Chuck. It's always a big thumbs up for me. It's fun, cool dude. Everybody who rides motorcycles that I've met, everybody is just a super cool guy. I've only had a couple people during the entire time I've ridden dirt bikes get kind of weird. Like just one guy, that's it. I know he was going through a bunch of stuff, so look at that. Look at the boys just lined up ready to go up that off-camber deal right there, and I got Court in front of me. Dude's just a heck of a rider, super smart dude. All these guys are just so cool. It's no matter where I go to, Vegas, you name it, Utah, California, Guatemala, Europe, everybody who rides dirt bikes, they're just, I don't know how dirt bike riders got this stereotype of being hot doggers and stuff like that, but really cool guys. Just some of the most down to earth, salt of the earth kind of people you could ever meet. Just good dudes all the way around. I love to hang out with them. We always have so much fun, so many laughs. And look at this. I hit this section head on, and I couldn't believe I was able to keep that speed. There's so many loose rocks there, and a lot of those are, up to the size of a bowling ball, and they're definitely not shaped like a bowling ball. They have every angle possible on them. This KTM 300XC, it just tears it up. And once you get going too, right here during this part of the ride, we're up pretty high. It's probably in the mid 40s, but your body's warmed up and you're just enjoying the temperature, you're enjoying the speed and the trail, and put on a couple layers, and it's like no problem at all. Again, go out here in summer, 110 degrees, you're probably not doing so great. Just a touch cooler up there, but not much. I mean, look at how this single track just comes right at you. It just pulls you forward. That's what I love about riding single track. You stop thinking and you start reacting, and you realize that momentum's your friend, and the more difficult the single track is, it's like the more you like it. And when you see those cactus, the hypodermic needles, and you know what the consequence is if you go into them or if you crashed, and you get your mind in such a rail that you just don't hit those. And this is a heck of a hill climb right here. This one got me. A couple of the bouncers off the seat, and I had to hop off the bike really quick, push it a little by hand, and I jumped right back on. But there's no going back. I'm going up a hill when I see it, or it's very, very rare, if ever, that I don't make one happen. These guys that I ride with have taught me so much about pushing forward and persevering.
That's easy.
Just a blast. Such a good time. Well, this kind of wraps up the video here again, and if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll put out a video pretty much every week, if not every week. It's amazing to watch the YouTube algorithm pick up on that fact, and we're getting quite a few subscribers here. We're up to almost 2,000 now, so it's super cool. I love the fact you're enjoying watching these videos. I like sharing them with you. I love making the videos, and hopefully, we'll see you guys out on the trail. Be cool, that's for sure. So, all right, guys. Well, wherever you are, hope you're having a great ride. Take it easy.